September 8, 11:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, No 1.
Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've got like mild brain damage. I think I need to be kicked really hard.
It's like, you ever like scratched or like when if you bend a nail backwards and you like try to bend it forward to like undo the bend, you know?
Oh yeah,
like the
you're
sensation.
right. You're right.
Yeah, it's like that. So if he got hit from the right side, and his brain just like impacted on that, you know, you just need to kick him on the other side and like balance it out so that his brain doesn't have anything to complain about.
Not bad.
The trick I learned from the back alley doctor. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I'm gonna stick my nose where it doesn't belong, try to tackle everyone's problems. My head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, she was gonna kick it, not tackle it, Phoenix.
Ah.
Oh, well, we're here first to solve your problem. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. Serious, you really don't remember. Tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? Got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but give it back, okay? Okay. There's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix's business card added to the court record. If we could rotate the card, then we would be able to get his phone number. We could call him right now.
That's true.
I guess for now, we should stop talking about me. Start talking about this case. Case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with the cell phone, but... The cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Well, hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. Oh. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on the walk back with Dustin.
The Blue Badger!
She has a Blue Badger hunter. Dude, why does Dustin look like Pepe? In between the Blue Badger, Pepe, and this ringtone, this is eliciting like a lot of things.
Yeah, this is very negative vibes.
All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you, Robbins. You came to my phone. This is yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That's my name. He agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where is this phone you found now? Gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me. Is that the phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know. But if my eyes lit up...
I don't know.
You were here all along.
You're here all along. You're so mean. I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. When I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left.
Ah! Who in the heck is this? She looks really mad. Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl, too.
Hey, good morning, Maggie.
And a good morning to you, Maya.
So, how's it going?
Is there a word for worse than abysmal?
Oh, and what if I said that everything would be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, that thing you wanted me to bring.
Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good. As in,
There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
names list out of the court record. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me.
And where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you.
Maya? Actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, the recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops, guess you gotta get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick.
With just luck. Yes, I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah.
For Schmoovin. September 8, 11:54 a.m. District Court, Courtroom No. 2. Oh, who's this woman?
Oh, wow. There's a
It's
cat on
gonna be
my desk.
spunky unexpected.
Court will reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked the court might be a little lenient on...
There is no need to... Jerry, can you... Jerry is directly in front of the dialogue. Jerry, come back here. If you're gonna hang out on the desk, you have to hang out with me. Anyway, there's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk on the park on the day of the murder. Please state your name for the court, witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
All right, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who's taking a walk.
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I was supposed to be calling a university student then, but to just give in everything in my life to the utmost quality top thing, I merely look for the perfect top-notch on deal of a university. I have a regular selection process, and I get out of the way
I
very
understand.
soon.
I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What is he, a human chatterbox?
I have to question him.
Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply.
Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses.
I don't know. That is enough, your witness, the name witness.
That's enough. Your name, witness.
Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. I thought you had me, but you were wrong.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Oh, man.
I forgive you. All right, I suppose I can tell you my name. I'm Richard Wellington. Drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were.
I like to imagine he's like he mounts like Tokyo Drift.
Mm-hmm.
He's skirting.
You do skirt. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. He is drifting as in a car.
Yeah, you're right.
Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know,
Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park.
See, you said it again. Taking a walk, you know. What you will witness will do, Mr. Wellington. What I saw that day. Oh. I was at the park all afternoon deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah, he said decisive.
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
Strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client?
Maggie?
Yeah. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies.
I saw that day.
I think what you said earlier when you said that this was a bunch of bananas. I think that's relevant.
I'm kind of built different.
I think that's literally relevant.
I object to that.
Because it's not a banana. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here.
So you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But I don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me.
You just like tempt the witness with bananas. Like, we got some tasty bananas. The monkey witness.
And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Hey, isn't that the baseball glove?
What? A baseball glove? I'm scared of sports.
Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite?
Hey, objection, stop seducing the witness.
That's not. No.
Arrest him.
Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness
Loves bananas. What are these options?
I think we should have pressed things before going to the last piece of thing in the evidence and immediately presenting. You know, probably
I,
like
I
relevant
assume he has
to,
bad
like,
eyesight.
Yeah, I'm assuming he knows nothing about baseball. Gloves are yellow.
He loves bananas. Bro's
Yeah,
a
let's
banana
go.
fiend.
By the way, just how bad are your eyes?
What are you asking me about that all of a sudden?
Objection! Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo for his theory into real of the world, and you consider other possibilities. Sure, in the end, we find out it's in fact a glove and not bananas. But when view from afar, I don't think there's any room for a doubt. Do you?
And that's why I asked you how bad your eyesight is.
They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then?
That's because I lost them recently, you see? Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses to sort of replace them.
How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then?
Ah! How do you pull a scarf like that?
Hey, did you see it then?
Very
How
innocent
about it,
behavior.
witness?
You are unrelentingly evil man. You're like one of those people who rejected Joan of Arc. She was brave enough and courageous, only caught by horrible, unrighteous people. Why she didn't do anything wrong? She was brutally burned at the stake.
Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the crime scene and that of the defendant cannot be proven by the same, cannot proven to be same by the witness.
Objection! But the height difference was only 9 feet. Is it very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path?
But look at his photograph. You can't see their faces in that one.
That's true. They're great guys.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
They're gonna kill Maggie.
Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
What happened next? The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized it was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. I must have been 6:45 when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes.
So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone with a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer.
May question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
Can we see the court record?
Yeah. Let's pull it up.
I'd like to see the autopsy report, if you would.
Yeah, wasn't it like... Yeah.
6:28.
So...
Must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. Then they arrived within 10 minutes.
So it took him like 17 minutes to make the call?
Well, he had a lot of people to contact. I don't know.
What?
We could also press information, you know.
Yeah.
That's a step that we have. You know.
I mean, it's case one. We can probably send it on most of these.
Yeah, let's send it. I'm not a quitter.
Yeah.
Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m.
So what of it?
You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it?
His teeth doing that too. I just like everything about him.
I think this court would like to hear what you did during that 15-minute gap.
Objection! The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
15 minutes is hardly what I'd call a little dazed.
Ah!
I literally got a concussion before this, and I still showed up to court on time. Mr. Wellington,
Yes.
explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question.
Telephone.
I mean, spit it out.
He's a vomit.
I was searching for a phone booth.
Phone booth.
Isn't there... Isn't that a phone booth?
No, that's a prism.
True.
You mean you don't have a cell phone? Wow, getting tech shamed by Udgy.
Yep.
You and your questions as if you're trying to open layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're something special.
Witness.
I lost my cell phone. There. Are you happy?
You lost it.
Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and then your cell phone. You must have a very scatterbrain when it comes to your belongings. What are you saying? First-rate people never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard all genius have a quirk to say that rational? I have my own quirk that I'm a genius. I don't think it's something that people can understand what I do. Enough.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone?
Nick, that cell phone, could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now?
Just leave.
Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now?
What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See here. It is. He said, here is it. That's what the dialogue said. Here is it.
Hypos, bad game.
Oh, I see.
Looks like he's got his phone. I thought that just maybe this was his.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have a cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. You have any further questions, Mr. Wright? Well, there is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone.
Objection! You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. All right, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
God, what are kids gonna do in a few years when they don't even know what a phone booth? Yeah, phone booth is.
Phone booth.
Phone both.
Phone both. Both of these phones. Have
That's true. Those gray men.
you ever used a phone booth?
No.
Shut up.
It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this.
Fuck you. Phone booths are outdated.
They were so outdated that we didn't use them either.
At the crime scene photo?
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking this, something's wrong with you.
This just in, Payne and the judge are fucking zoomers.
Ah! It's been 1 week since you looked at that. Is correct.
He just starts like singing.
All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you?
I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe
That
it's
guy's
really
really
slow.
into some weird kinky stuff.
Order! Order!
Objection! What is reporting the crime a little late proof for the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Ah, yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else?
See. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts on what you would like to share with the court? And you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes.
Court record? There's nothing to examine with the phone, right?
Yeah. Can't do anything there.
Can we look at the list of numbers?
Nope. We're back to the olden days. Oh, his glasses.
Oh, true. Yeah, I have an idea.
Yeah.
There's only one possible explanation. All right. Let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Ugh. Probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
He's looking for his glasses.
Yeah, take that. Mr. Wellington.
What? Don't you do that. You almost gave me a heart attack.
These are your glasses, aren't they?
Where did you...
I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. Yet these glasses are in fact yours.
I don't know. I didn't hear
Wow.
anything. I'm not snitching.
He was choking himself.
I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body.
Under the victim's body?
Oh wow, under the victim's body.
Could have just appeared there. I don't know.
Order! Order! Now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything.
Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Print grabs the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had found the glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize is that they were under the victim's body. And that's why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
Oh yeah, maybe couldn't
Wow.
see the phone booth.
This Phoenix guy is pretty good.
Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course. That's precisely what I'm doing.
Oh, that was a pretty good opera voice. I don't know.
I know I'm right. He's the real murderer,
Did you figure it out, Nick?
more or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway,
How? Wait, hold on.
Yeah?
What did cell phone do?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, wait, no, because he needed to separate the police officers. That's why.
Oh.
anyway, now is our chance to deep six this
What the-
guy.
What does that
Is
mean?
that murder?
Yes, yeah.
Hold on.
Rather than burying him 6 feet under?
I'm gonna look it up on Bing search.
Yeah, yeah. Bro was
Uh,
twitching.
Deep six meaning. Destroy or dispose of something irretrievably.
They're gonna incinerate him?
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
gonna atomize him.
Oh, shit.
I'll sink him in one shot.
Yeah.
Oh, like what they did to Metatron and also Osama bin Laden.
We're gonna Osama bin Laden him.
This is so exciting watching you work again.
Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's just time to sink or swim. Everything else rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Order! Order!
Objection, Your Honor. The defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being a murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you're not the murderer.
Why? That's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot can read that, right?
But we already know this was not written by the victim himself.
He broke his neck.
After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed.
Other words, Theo, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground.
Maybe Dustin fell off and was like dazed from the fall,
Oh.
and then his neck just did that after he wrote the name.
If you break your neck, you actually change what hand you use.
That's true.
It's because of how like the nerves connect to the rest of your body.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not to mention that his neck was snapped. That's not relevant to the fact. That
No,
he
it did
couldn't
that
write the name
after
because
he fell and wrote the
Oh
name.
yeah, he fell down, which hurt. And he wrote her name, and then he snapped his own neck
Yeah, the magic neck snap.
in that order. But wouldn't that mean the real criminal? Also, how did he know about the name writing on the ground? It wasn't brought up during this part of the trial.
Oh yeah,
at all.
yeah. He watched the guy fall
They
and just watched him write his fucking name.
Well, I mean, it took 15 minutes for him to make the phone call. That's what he was waiting on.
Yeah, he was watching
What
the
is he
still write his
writing?
name. There we go.
What do you mean? And he's like writing it out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's what you mean.
Otherwise, how else would we know the person's name is Maggie or Maggie?
That is a good point.
The witness didn't even know Miss Bird before the trial.
I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand?
Yeah,
Totally
yeah,
was a way.
yeah. There's a way.
Would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn.
Yeah, because he called the cell phone or whatever, and
Yep.
yep.
The defense's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known this defendant's name?
They
Cell
got
phone.
contact the owner, yeah, but they never showed. Yep. Okay.
Cell phone. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct?
So what if I didn't?
Well, you realized you had lost it. What did you do?
What did I do?
Did you try to find it by calling it?
What, you? How did you?
Objection! Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there's some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
What song is this? Like it's like some Bach or something.
Phantom of the Opera, right?
No,
You sound so offended about it.
I am. That hurt me personally.
Hello?
Thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
But she said it with an EY, so he should know that it's spelled with an EY.
Sorry. My name is Maggie. Maggie. That's when you learn her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is McGay, but her name written on the ground was McGuy. This is a mistake that you could only incur if you only knew how her name sounded.
Oh, that was a pretty good
Oh, wow.
scream.
Man makes a lot of noises. Order! Order!
Objection! But Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
Oh, that is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, can you explain what motive the witness would have had? Very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick?
I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but...
Now then, please present to the court proof that this witness had a motive. The phone numbers.
Oh. Wait, why?
Because it's a list of con artists.
Oh, yeah,
He's a con artist.
Yeah.
And his affiliation.
Yeah.
Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? Well, these phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we've determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
You looked up all those numbers?
No, of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
What con artist?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage and invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. But you're one of those people. You're just like the cops who read the artists. They disturbed the genius and the work with the Colossus and a bunch of other things that were going on at the same.
I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about.
You think any of you would know what such a refined man such as me?
Objection! I am highly refined, Your Honor. This is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. The only badger in my courtroom will be the blue one. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Please don't.
Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Wasn't that obvious? The witness is...
A member of that group.
Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill.
No! This is too much.
Alright, yeah, I think it's too much, yeah.
Good reason.
Okay. We can end it.
That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
I
Got you now.
that police officer.
Objection! Your Honor!
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, that this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please. Please let's think about the content of that phone call. Beep.
Beep.
Hello. Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. Yep. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet with Mrs. Bird to get his phone back. Why then why would he even need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? Huh. If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Yeah, if we think like that. Let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness?
He's like a bull, but for the color yellow.
Yeah, he saw the banana.
Wait, look at the picture.
Yeah.
The other one.
Yeah.
Oh, that he was picking up from cops.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we do
What,
the profile here? Would that be better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Try that.
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, the victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on a date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Oh! I hate this photo so much.
Yeah, I don't like it, Pepe, man.
Girl that picked up my phone with the policewoman. Man, he couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone.
I don't think this business. He might want to check on my phone.
In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on his phone. And he went into a panic. Is that what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Yeah, I call someone in uniform. Any uniform.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
That's like how early century war works, right? Like, they were wearing the wrong color, so
That's true. Just killed.
So that's also how gang violence works. Yeah,
That's how football teams work.
that is how football teams work.
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are.
Huh?
Oh, gee.
Oh, impressive, not bad for a person with a third-rate education.
What's that supposed to mean?
These are the traits of an innocent person.
Evidence.
That guy's really creeping me out.
All you've been waiting around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number. This you can't group that. They're all on the phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours?
I already told you earlier.
You know what, Chad? Whenever I'm under pressure, I also turn into the fucking Joker. Just any pressure.
I'm the Joker, baby. The phone I lost, I've already found it. But you can't even shout mine. What?
Wow, is that the
I don't know
Joker
what that guy was
for real?
doing. Is this what ketamine does to somebody? It's good to see you squad.
The only squirm there is you, man.
We do seem to have a problems on our hands with this phone. Just whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. Not when he's tweaking. This cell phone. There has to be something it overlooked. There's something. There's gotta be. Maybe.
Oh, we can check for fingerprints.
Thinking it through, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we already know the phone stored numbers, right?
Yeah, and all of them are just members of the con group. That's not
Yeah.
Just
So
fingerprint it?
yeah, let's fingerprint this shit.
I got it. We should check for prints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington may have left some prints on his phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
I what?
God damn it.
He said there was sand all over it, so
Wiped it? I wiped it?
pretty thoroughly, too.
Alice turned to Wario.
Oh, it's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons argue among themselves. Ah, he's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, can't check the numbers stored on this phone. Oh. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. Oh, so that's the other one that he covers. So if we check that the numbers matched on the phones between like the two of them, they were wiped there.
Yep.
So, yeah. You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence? Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you do much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god, now I remember.
Oh, that's why he jumped him.
Phantom of the Opera. Oh, looks like they hung up. Oh, good. I finally found it. So that's when. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free.
No. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that?
Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis, and therefore, no power.
To be fair, we've already proven that our client's innocent. We're just trying to catch this guy, I think.
It looks like you came up a penny short.
Where? Where did I go wrong?
Usually the round function in Excel, if you do math, then you
Yeah.
come off like 1 penny short, because like thirds will, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet.
Who? I am?
Show him the lawyer badge. The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. Well, that will be all. I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that very ultra-fancy restaurant on the other side of town.
Pizza Hut?
Thank you for your assistance. You had a stressful day,
Yes,
so please,
Pizza Hut.
bon appetite.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that?
Objection. Oh, what?
I want him to miss his
That was
order.
not objection.
Please, wait, Your Honor.
Oh?
All right, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything.
Objection! Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney.
And please, Your Honor. Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot. You cannot prove everything. It's over for your client. What? And for you. Do you fully understand?
Bro couldn't see.
Yeah,
Objection!
yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you are well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece.
What is the One Piece?
Okay, realistically,
Not
the
this.
glasses are still okay. We need to explain everything.
Mm-hmm.
Let's okay from the top. Attorney's badge,
No.
crucial but not like, you know, turning
It's-
point.
Yes.
Okay.
Did he take Phoenix's phone?
Oh my gosh, did he take Phoenix's phone?
He took Phoenix's phone.
I'm gonna have him ooh meltdown. Why? Thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Yo, let's go. Judge's business card out of the court record. This is like that scene in the Sigma movie.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, it's on like perfect paper.
Eggshell white.
Eggshell white.
Yeah.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is
Back with
back.
the cell phone, baby.
this card is important because of what's on the back.
You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but
But that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
right now? But court is still in session.
It's okay. You'll see.
Okay, if you say so.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We're going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is.
Of all the idiotic, stupid things to do.
Yeah.
Ah,
What? What? Why is my phone? And what is with this stupid sounding ringtone?
Mr. Wellington? How strange. I could almost swear that was you're holding my phone.
Your
Ah,
no,
it can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. Eek. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one.
Dude, that's his ringtone. But
Neck broken.
that's how he did it.
That's true.
So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, He has to become paranoid and lost all ability to make rational judgments.
I think we just like that.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
Ah, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. Woo! Freaking love confetti! Mickey call! That is all. This court is adjourned.
September 8, 2:16 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, No. 1.
I knew the real you were coming through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this.
Probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it?
Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from a 9th story floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, got sick from all floods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe.
That's a skill issue.
Like, yes. Also, how is she on the police force? That explains Gumshoe, never mind.
Yep.
My life has been really nothing but a string of disasters. Well, that is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, then I was known as the goddess of misfortune.
Yeah, hold on, chat's right. If you're dropped from the 9th fucking floor, you know what? Dustin took that neck break from her. It was just delayed.
Yeah, she's luck transference. Then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless.
Lady Luckless?
What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me.
What do you mean?
When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
They always die?
Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
Oh.
I'm sure that Dustin's
What?
gone because of me.
Why was she dating Old Bag?
It's not true.
Love didn't even have any sort of special meaning. Deal, Jerry. Get off of my desk. You're pushing shit off. Try to finish the episode.
Oh my god.
It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts.
I like the implication that she just like made this like custom glove, but like she just like made it that way. Like it wasn't supposed to be special. Like he wasn't even left-handed.
Oh, I see.
Everything is all my fault. For Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Oh, well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself, starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of gold by then. Good luck. Yeah. After all, the goddess
True.
of misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I will be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Well, yeah, that's the spirit.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thanks. You take care of yourselves, too. Ah, what a horrible day. Got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. This might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
That moment, everything really did come back to me.
Some more flashbacks.
Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases.
It clashes in parentheses.
He's also been a good ally during others.
This is like a 90s high school movie at the end where they're like, where are they now?
Yeah.
Judge,
He's still sitting there.
he's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions.
True.
But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict.
I feel like that's not true.
This person, I haven't got a clue.
Oh.
He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. This girl, Maya?
You finally remembered.
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example,
When she killed her sister.
Earth Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
oh well. Yeah, I suppose I have. Feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together.
All right. Sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. Guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life.
Nick, she was gone.
And that story began on one rainy afternoon, 2 months ago.
So what is her head? Alright, chat. Make sure to turn up those speakers. If there's people that live with you, blow them out. Oh, Stuart, you can't have my chips. Stuart, back up.